So now we're back once more, and in this one we are going to be creating the activation and deactivation page for, or function in our own admin panel. So if we go down here, we've shown our own comments and everything, we've created them and all of that good stuff. If we go down over here, I commented this so you guys don't get confused. The last time we've displayed this data down over here. So if we go over here, and here we have the row, which of course we have, this is our own object, and it checks the status, and this is not going to be a status, just the status, it's status underscore comment, and we want to check, if it's equal to 0 or not. So if it's actually equal to 0, we are gonna go ahead and display a deactivation button down here. So this will go to a page, and this one will go to the same page, which just basically just what we did at the posts, the show the status down here, the status over here, the status posts over here. So basically we are gonna hit to the same page, and when the status is equal to 0, we are gonna update the status to 1, and when the status is equal to 1, we are gonna update it to 0. Alright, so this is basically how it works. So we need to link to a page down over here. So basically if I grab this whole thing, and I need to go to status dash comments page.php, and I need to be linking two things. Well, first of all, the ID of the comment, and second of all, the status of this comment. And actually, if you look up over here, we do not need this, because this is the ID for the post. All right, this is the ID that links to the post, and we don't need it. We need the ID, the actual ID down here that belongs to the comment, because we're going to be updating the comment. So if we look up over here, we need to go over here at the query, and we need to go comments dot ID as comment underscore ID. Right, so this is the ID for the post, and this is the ID for the comments. All right, and they're basically the two of them are in the same table, right? As you've seen down here, the two of them are in the same table. So I hope that you're not confused now. All right, so we go and we say we're gonna give it this mark, so it will know that we are actually gonna fetch some kind of parameter, and we need this first parameter, comment underscore ID is equal to PHP echo raw, and we need to get this one, comment underscore ID. Alright, so that the first part now is done, the first parameter, and to fetch a second parameter, which is going to be the status, we need to go ahead down over here and go status underscore comment is equal to PHP raw. And if we go down over here and look up the status underscore comment down here. So I'm guessing that that's all for this one, and we can go right away, copy this and paste it down here. So we don't need like to write the whole thing from scratch because this is like too big. We're only gonna change this to activated, and this we're gonna change it to success, and because they will go exactly to the same page. All right, so basically now if a stats underscore comments equal to 0, it will go to this, and if it's not, we needed to go ahead down here to this activated one. All right, so if we look up over here, we need to like to decomment those in order to this for work, and we can actually do our own button down here, which is the delete button. You can also copy this whole thing, and we are gonna remove status underscore comments because we need it to go to a delete comment. We're gonna go delete underscore comments underscore dash comments, and we are gonna leave the ID because we're gonna be deleting comment, and we are gonna remove the status because we of course don't need it. All right, and we are gonna let this as danger, and we are gonna write here the name deleted. All right, so I know this is like kind of boring, but that's what we should do for now. All right, so it's looking great. Let me go ahead, add the comments down here, and write and get a new file. We're gonna say new file .php. All right, so now it's looking great. Let's say we're gonna type in hello for now. Let's see what's gonna happen if we actually go ahead and refresh this. You can see that we're actually having some kind of error at line 10. Let's go back to the line 10. I guess it was a comma, I don't know. Yeah, and it's a comma down here. We forgot this. So if we refresh, you can see that we got everything that we need now. Well, first of all, if we look at the first comment, this is the only comment that's actually deactivated, and the rest of them are activated. So if we go back and refresh, you can see that all of the comments are actually activated except for this one. So let's change the second comment and let's see what's gonna happen. And of course we got it right over here. So basically it works. If you look down there at the bottom, if you look down there, we're saying status comments.php, and we actually have some kind of error down here. It's not displaying the ID, so we need to see why it's doing this. Raw comment. So I will get back to you. So it's not displaying the status comment down here because we actually forgot to echo this out. So we need to go ahead and echo it out. It was displaying the comment ID actually fine. The thing that was missing, if you look down over here, is the status comment. It's not displaying this, and we need it to be displayed. So we can go ahead and update. So if we look down here now, if you look at the left, the bottom left of the screen, let's go ahead and click it. You can see that it's actually giving us our own message down over here. All right, so if we go ahead now and let's grab, I'm guessing that that's done for now. Let's grab the status dash posts, and if we copy this whole thing and let's paste it down over here. So we have the config, we have this line that will check for the session, and we have down here it will get two parameters. The first one is the ID, and this is not like the ID. It's going to be, the first one is going to be comment underscore ID, and the second one is not going to be just the status, it's going to be status underscore comment. All right, so it will grab the ID down here as we're saying, and it will grab the status. All right, that's fine. So ID and status down over here, and it will check now. So basically, if the status, if this is 0, it will, if this is 0, if the status down here is 0, it will go for this query, and it will go and update posts. We need it to be comments, set the status, not the status. We're looking up over here at our own database. It's not status, it's status underscore comment, and we are gonna set it to 1. So basically we're doing the opposite, where the ID of, where this ID down here, the comment is equal to the ID that we're giving down over here. All right, and we needed to go back post-admins. Now post-admins, now it's going to be comments -admins, and we needed to go back show -comments. All right, and if we look down at the second query, so if this is not 0, it will trigger the else block down here, and it will say update posts comments, of course, set the status, not the status, status underscore comment, and it will trigger it, and it, of course, it will change it to 0, and we need to execute, and we need to head over to the same page. All right, so I'm guessing that it will work now. So here is the 404. If somebody is messing up with our own URL, and if we go down here and refresh this whole thing, now we're getting back all over again. So let's, if this one is activated, let's deactivate it, and we're going back to the same page. So basically post to with third comment with post ID down over here is actually is deactivated for now. So basically if we go ahead, and now we're saying that we only, like, we got it over here, third comment with post ID, and here is third comment with post ID. Now it's 0. So basically we have two now that only activated. Let's go ahead and deactivate them. All right, so if we look up over here, we deactivated this one, comments after select query with joins, comments after select query with joins, which is down over here. If you can see, it's 1. Now it's 0. So basically it's working, everything's fine. So something is wrong. Let me go back. So basically was a little thing over again. So basically this one down here was S. Okay, so you guys maybe like realized this mistake. This is going to be comments. So if we refresh this whole thing, and now if we go and deactivate, which was not working, now it's activated. So basically it's second comment down here, it's deactivated as you're seeing, and now it's activated down here. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead for this one, for the ID, I'm going to display the ID for the comment that we actually wrote, over here. All right, so we go ahead, let's display this. I'm thinking that's actually a little better to display it. Right, so here, and maybe the ideas will be different for you, I don't know. So basically it's working, everything is looking great, and I hope that you're following along to this point. Right, so that's basically it. I wasn't actually planning this video, so, and thanks.